it's something that I know you're not good at, Josh. And by the way, we are live.
Oh, great. Well, then, welcome everybody to tonight's episode of World on Fire.
What's up?
Where we last left off, the party, after watching a epic fight between a storm serpent and an ancient red dragon.
You mean while we stood by and did nothing?
Yep, just kind of watched it, just fighting off in the distance. The dragon, with the help of its younger dragons, I guess, its ilk, whatever you want to call it, they defeated the Sky Serpent, the Elder Tempest, and then basically gave an ultimatum to the party before flying off towards the north end of the valley, where they need to return the rod pieces to them, or they'll kill everybody because they're winning, I guess. The party was given an hour to comply with this ultimatum, and they decided to go dig up the piece that they had hid, only to find that it had already been dug up. That's how you say that.
Dig it up.
Dig it up.
We came.
Yeah, so they finished their short rest, went to the cave, or I guess it was more of a temple, to speak with the dragon and return the rod piece that they had. For some, it was a familiar sight, as this was actually the same temple where the rod was shattered so long ago in the past, when they had traveled to the past. When they went in, they found that the dragon was not alone. The ancient blue dragon and the half-dragon guy were there as well. And after some words, they attempted to put the rod pieces together, and it didn't work. And then after questioning the party, made Vanya do it, and then it did work, having the effects the dragons were not aware of summoning Asher the Watching Wolf right there in front of everybody. And then Asher proceeded to basically scold the dragons into leaving. Yeah. Afterwards, after some introductions were made, he led the party back to the Ashari village, did some necessary healing, and then told the party what the next step was, basically to go help Kato, because he hasn't heard from him in a while, and when they scryed on him, Kato seemed to be unconscious, sleeping, which was strange because Kato never sleeps. So the party took a long rest, and then in the morning, they got together with the Watching Wolf and teleported to the Elvish Kingdom. And that's where we pick right back up, with you guys teleporting into what looks to be a courtyard area. You can see the trees all around you have been covered with this thick fungus, and you can see people moving around in the distance, just kind of aimlessly moving. Yep, you see Asher look around, and he says, "Oh god, yeah, it looks really bad here." Well, no time like the present, and he just goes walking off.
You'll follow him.
I suppose we follow?
that guy.
All right.
That guy knows that he's going to follow him.
Yeah, he goes walking off, and the party follows. And it's not long before you come across a group of elves. However, they don't look like the elves you had met on your prior visit to the Elvish Kingdom. You can see they still have the same like ornate wooden armor that they usually wear, as well as their elvish crafted weapons. However, their bodies are covered with a thin layer of fungus with a large protruding mushroom cap on top of their heads. And as you walk near them, they seem to notice you and start shambling their way over to the party. So,
Aggressive shamble?
Or just like shamble.
Like a hey, what's up kind of shamble, or like a
Right.
I mean,
kill you kind of shamble?
it's very reminiscent of like a zombie shamble.
So like brains.
Like those beach zombies? Like way back?
Wow.
I mean, I
It's
guess.
like a year ago now.
Hey man, you don't encounter zombies every day. Okay.
True.
Alright. I'll bring you guys over to the map. And then you guys can just watch as I proceed to put more and more elves onto the map.
Zelves.
Elves.
The elves.
The elves.
Suddenly getting all the flashbacks.
Yeah.
All the flashbacks.
Yay, elves.
I think Shulk and I should switch places because Dasani would be more in the front.
There's also two of me.
There are.
There's one underneath the sign.
I see two of me.
Other.
Oh,
That one.
yep.
There's one.
Oh, weird. I only see this one.
Yeah, I don't see the other one.
Yeah, there's just
It
one
is
right
very-
here.
Wow, that's not confusing at all.
Oh my god, look, the familiars!
This is Danny.
So cute.
They're
I
actually
guess,
here!
yeah, just, if, Vadia, if you could just, like, delete that one
Yeah.
that was right behind
Yep.
Asher. Cool.
Just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
That's really weird.
I have a feeling the whole night's gonna be like that.
Yeah, just all kinds of strange technical things. Alright. And then probably help to bring out the initiative order.
Nah. 'Cause we're not fighting them, because they're
'Cause
nice.
they're just elves, so we can talk. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they're not actually zombies. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, I'm over here having the first campaign flashbacks, because god damn it. No, if anyone were to get a 20 initiative, I think he's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if the rest of you wanna roll initiative then?
Yeah, that's about on par.
Gotta go fast.
Should be down here.
Why do I keep
Speedy,
beating
speed
Rowan?
boy.
It was the first roll anyway, Ramona.
Alright, Amity, chill.
Jesus, everybody! Rose distracted, leave her alone.
Alright. They go before Dasani.
Oh.
And I think that was the only double. Alright, cool. So, Shilk, you are first as all of these fungal elf warriors just come wandering towards the party.
They don't look normal. Are we supposed to kill them?
Yes.
Well, they're really just reanimated bodies, so if you don't have problems with killing fungus.
I do not.
Think of it as gardening.
And Shilk's gonna move here. And just gonna use his action for Psionic Blast.
Okay,
Just at the 3 of those guys.
sure. That's force damage? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, yeah, they all fail. As they are struck by this, I'm assuming because it's psionic, invisible blast of force.
Yep.
Alright. That's your action.
Yep. And actually, shit, you know what? I'm gonna go back.
Sounds good. Alright. Amity, your turn.
I'm gonna use Fireball. But I'm trying to figure out where exactly I'm putting it.
Sure.
So, hang on 1 second. It's so hard. Why is math so hard right now? Right here? This circle?
Okay. So, from here, they'll hit everybody but the 3 on the far right.
Sweet. For it.
Alrighty. Okay. They made their save, so they'll only take 15 points of damage.
Alright. And no bonus action.
Sounds good. Vanya, it's your turn.
Can I see over these hedges?
Yes, they're not that high.
Okay, and I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna Slayer's Prey that one, and I'm just gonna start shooting and see what happens.
Okay.
Yep. Boop.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh shoot, I had advantage. I need to remember how to read my shit. Poor Roll20 is just having a really hard time. Maybe I'm just having a really hard time. I'm just gonna keep shooting that one. I'm really sorry. I just have completely zoned out.
It's fine.
I'm done. I'm moving Watcher back as well. So he's less in the line of fire, and I'm done.
Don't forget too, your first attack was a crit. Oh yeah, you rolled it in there. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled it a second time.
Yeah, so the
Oh, then Slayer's Prey should have been done twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right. Turn off by advantage. Okay. I'm done.
Alright, you did this one, right? This one right here?
Yeah, that one right there.
Alright, yeah. That one is dead. Getting
Woo.
shot a lot.
That's what I'm here for.
Alright, cool. The druid's turn. He is going to look around at him.
Never gonna call him the druid, and we're only ever gonna call him Asher.
Yeah, well, that's your choice.
Whatever's most comfortable for you.
He did specifically tell you to call him the druid, but it's your choice what you decide to call him.
Sure, justify what the god asks.
He's a pretty chill guy.
Let's see here. Alright.
We've only seen his good side, though, so.
True, this party has.
Alright. He is going to cast Firestorm. That is a dex save. Yeah, that will fail. Okay, cool. So you just watch as several like contained combustion, like smaller combustions just happen all around in front, basically hitting all of the same zombies that Amity hit with her fireball, with a slightly bigger blast. Not quite enough to kill them, but now they look even worse. And Ramona, it's your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna cast Shatter
Alright.
over here and get these 4 guys.
Sounds good.
That's almost max damage. Whoa.
Nice. Yeah, even if they succeed, they all die.
Hooray. I did something. And
job.
with my bonus action.
Aw, man.
Oh man.
It doesn't do the hover thing anymore for the initiative.
Oh. It doesn't?
No. Or at least I didn't see it. Oh no, it still does it.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's this one here.
Right, I just added that one because I actually deleted it when I killed those other 4.
Actually,
Gotcha.
I will also back up. But I'm not gonna use a bonus. That's hit.
Alright. Sounds good. Cool. Their turn. Let me just finish updating their health real quick. Almost done. Alright, cool. So they're going to move, having to dash to get there. And there. And there. Oh no, that one doesn't have to dash. Look at that. Alright, cool. So, the druid is going to get 15 attacks against him, and Rowan is going to get 6 attacks against her.
As one does.
I haven't even moved.
No, you have not. Alright, cool. Every single attack misses both of you.
Sick.
Wow.
As they just kind of like lumber forward. Oh, you know what? Actually, technically, the druid would have only gotten 3 attacks because most of those guys had the dash.
I was wondering.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all
So
good. They all
excellent.
missed anyway. So.
Yep. It all worked out. So yeah. Rowan, you would have only gotten 3 attacks against you then, so still, they all miss.
Woo!
And that is their turn, which brings us to Dasani.
I would like to rage and attack the guy to the northwest of me.
Sounds good. He's dead.
And the guy to the northeast. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Oh.
Ah, that will actually miss. Yeah. They're not that dexterous, but their armor still protects them from when they were alive.
And that's all.
Alright. You will provoke a attack of opportunity from this guy. So he'll attack you.
I actually said to the guy to the northeast.
Yeah, I
Right.
accidentally moved him. I dragged my mouse across the screen.
Oh, that was Josh, not
yeah,
way to go,
not
Josh.
Dasani.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I did not move at all, so I'm.
I thought you were moving. I was
No,
like,
no.
alright, that's gonna provoke.
I know better.
No, that was me. I was dragging my mouse. An
Thanks,
accident.
Josh.
Way to go, Josh. Jeez.
Trying to get me hit.
Alright, cool.
That's
Then that's
it.
your turn. Vatham, it is your turn.
Taking out the axe, activating one of the rights means D8 that I'm gonna take. Ow.
Yeah.
These things are potatoes. Why didn't you just swing at them?
An extra like D8 of damage is always useful. So, smack.
Alright, yeah, that will just barely hit, killing that one.
Alright. And then keep going down to the next one. A smack.
And that one also dies. Cool.
And that is his turn. Actually, moving up to the next one. Just in case.
Sure.
And then that'll be it.
Alright. Rowan, it is your turn.
I hit this one.
Sure.
Starting there, and then we'll just work our way around the line if I start killing them.
Fair. Alright. Hit, still alive.
Is he? Ah, my ally is next to him. Aha!
Yeah. Aha!
Whack!
Alright, that will kill him.
Okay, then moving on to the next one. Really? 8 again? What? Hello? Hello?
Still alive.
Fucking goddamn it.
You're next to Dasani. It's rubbing off on you.
Hit him again. Care? Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that hits.
And I think that was 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That was
I'm
3.
not
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend it. Yeah, no, that's it.
All right. Sounds good. That will bring us to the top of the order. At the top of the order, you guys hear the. What's that?
It's a Shilk with a 28.
No, before it is Shilk's turn, something
Oh,
happened.
okay.
Yeah.
So on initiative count 30.
Sure. You guys hear the cracking of tree limbs as several large creatures start making their way through the forest. And you see coming out of the forest huge walking mushrooms with arms and legs.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm,
Yeah.
You know, now I'm glad that I activated my right. Fuck this.
Alrighty. Let me just roll initiative for these guys. There we go. Alright, so. Oh, nice. They're all the way at the bottom. That's fun.
Oh, wow. Oh, 1 on initiative.
Yeah.
Sick.
Alright, Shilk, it's your turn.
This got really weird. Shilk's gonna move here.
Sure.
And is going to give himself advantage on a booming blade.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Alright. Yes, that hits.
Perfect. So there's sneak attack.
Alrighty.
And then as a bonus action, he's gonna quicken. A lightning bolt.
Alright.
And there goes the table.
Yup.
Potted plant. It would be so perfect right now. We're fighting plants. Potted plant.
At least he's far away from all of us this time.
Yeah.
True.
Fuck, last time.
Which last time? Be more specific.
There's been a lot of
I think the
times.
most recent last time, I think, was the Mimi one.
Alright, 55. Oh. Your hair falls out but grows back within 24 hours.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, Shill, no.
He's like, I've been working on that for 5 years.
Not his spiky black anime hair.
And he's gonna step back 5 feet.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool. Amity, your turn. Amity?
yep. I'm
Okay.
here. Hang on.
Alright.
I forgot how frustrating trackpads are on laptops.
Rip.
Yikes.
Okay. Okay, I will cast Shatter. And aim it so I only catch those 3 guys.
Oh, okay. The 3 guys right here.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Sure. All right. Yeah, they fail. And that kills all of them.
Good job.
She's just a thumbs up.
One problem down.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Vanya, your turn.
Yeah. Reading my shit real quick. Okay. I'm going to use Hunter's Sense on mushroom guy closest to me.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is interesting. So it basically gives you immunities, resistances, vulnerabilities, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So similar to the abstract aspects.
I've had it
Yeah.
for a while. I just never use it.
Yeah.
This seemed like a good moment to use it.
All right. Does it just do damage or does it do conditions as well?
I think it's just damage. Damage,
Okay.
immunities, resistance, vulnerability.
All right, cool. All right, then you sense that this creature doesn't have any damage, resistance, immunities, or vulnerabilities of any kind.
You also get what
Interesting.
they are.
Yeah, but
You
they
also
don't
what?
have them. If they don't have them, then I don't know what they are. They don't
Okay, yeah.
exist.
Yep.
Cool. That was a good time. Good times were had by all. I'm gonna fly Watcher back here. I'm gonna move my Slayer's Prey onto that one. And I'm gonna take a couple more steps back myself.
Okay, sounds
Oh, I was gonna hide behind you.
You can still hide behind me. I'm still close enough.
I don't know if I'm fast enough.
I didn't move that far.
It's fine. I'm faster than them. It's okay. I'll get to him first.
I can just get there.
Yeah, you can just get behind me.
Yeah, frontliners will get to them.
good. All right. The druid's turn. He looks around at these things and says, "Ugh, I hate blights." And then he moves here. And then he is going to cast the Disintegrate spell. Let's see here. And then he is going to augment the Disintegrate spell to target all 4 of them.
Oh,
Wait,
Okay.
4?
Yeah.
he's a god. We're not.
So you see him just kind of like put his what looks like a small wand up into the air, and then shooting out from the wand are 4 separate disintegration rays.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And with their bonus, it's completely impossible for them to succeed on that save. So I'll just roll that damage. Oh, whoops. I did 10d6 plus 4, not 10d6 plus 40. Whoopsies.
Yeah, I just add a little extra there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, you guys watch as the beams hit each of these giant mushrooms, and a significant portion of their mushroom stalks just, like, disappear, and it's just like a large open gash where it used to be.
And they all die.
Nope, they're still alive.
Okay.
Do they look hurty?
The one that was already lightning bolted looks pretty hurty.
Awesome.
So
Could
you
say
would
he's
be
the
the
hurt.
hurtiest.
Yes, he is the hurtiest. Alright, that's the druid's turn, which brings us to Ramona.
I'm gonna cast and twin a haste spell on Rowan and Dasani. So you guys are fast.
No way.
Alright.
Oh god. You give it the barbarian haste.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move 30. And I'm gonna say, good job, keep it up, and give her a pat on the back and give Bonnie inspiration. That's it.
Alright. Dasani, it is your turn. You are hasted.
Can I get to the guy on my left, or is there a bush or trees in the way?
You have double speed. You can get wherever you want.
Go
Yeah,
with
pretty
it.
much. Yeah, like I said, the hedges are just like waist high, so they're not really like difficult terrain at all.
You're a barbarian.
Okay.
I think you'll be fine.
Then I'll get right here. Okay, the haste doesn't give advantage or anything, right?
No, what it does is it gives you a small buff to your AC, and then you can also take a second action, one of which it can be used to do a number of different things.
It's written
One of
here.
which is making a single attack.
Okay.
So basically, you get 3 attacks unless you wanted to use your haste action for something.
Yeah, I'll just do the 3 attacks.
All right, that hits. That will miss, and that will hit. Cool.
And
That's
that's all.
your turn. Yep. That will bring us to Vatham.
Alright. Bonus action, we are getting grizzly and it's gonna get very loud. 5.
All right.
I'm gonna get up near Sonny and we gonna start swinging.
Sounds good.
Smack. Smack.
All right. Yeah, both of those hit. Oh,
Really? Really? You gonna do me like that?
looks like you need to fix that again. All right. So 18 plus 5, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, that one's looking real bad as you take a few more chops. Say, like, Dasani chops at one leg and you chop at the other.
Mm-hmm.
All
Gone
right.
lumberjack.
Rowan, it is your turn.
Okay, I feel bad that she died yesterday, so go over here. And I'm gonna hit this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Okay.
1, 2.
It's
Hey. Okay, so with the rest of my movement, I will go to this one. I think I can probably get that far. If my movement's doubled, I can definitely get that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll run all the way over here. And I'll put the other 3 onto this one. 1, 2, rip.
dead.
3, probably also sad.
Well, you killed the first one. Oh, that's right. You got 5 attacks.
I got
So.
5 attacks.
All right. Yeah. The nat one will miss, but the other 2 will hit.
Sweet. That's my turn.
Do you wanna? Oh yeah, I guess.
I use everything other than my
yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
I probably have
that's
some
everything.
extra movement in there. I could wiggle around, but whatever.
Alrighty. So that's your turn.
Yep.
Brings us to these things. This one will come lumbering up to the druid. The one over by Dasani and Vatham is going to attack each of them twice.
Oh, it swings 4 times. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is going to be great.
So first, let me double check. Yeah. First against Dasani.
Yep, my AC is 20 currently.
It sure is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the +2, yeah.
Yep, so you completely dodge out of the way of both of those attacks.
Nice.
And then against Vatham, at disadvantage because Dasani's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those miss. Then the one over by Rowan will attack her.
I got 22 AC.
Alright. The first slam will definitely hit.
Rip.
The second slam looks like it's going to hit, but that little burst of speed from the haste is just enough to dodge out of the way.
They.
And then the ground seems to erupt as roots try to grapple you. You dodge out of the way of the first one, but as you land, a second group of roots comes up and grapples you. And then because you are now grappled, as a bonus action, it's going to take a bite attack against you.
Rude.
But it misses. So
Hey.
you take a total of 16 points of bludgeoning.
That's it? Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
the grasping roots don't do damage from the attack, but they
Okay.
are crushing you, so you'll take damage at the beginning of your...
Thank you, bonus HP from my reps.
Alright.
You said 16 total, right?
16, yes. And you are grappled. And then the attacking the druid, one of its attacks actually, surprisingly enough, hits. Let's see here.
Decided to use a spirit shield.
Unnecessary as the creature's attacks are not magical and so do not do damage to the druid. It just seems to like bounce off of his head.
Bong.
Would that affect that at all?
I mean technically you're not preventing any damage, so it doesn't take any damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to use it for the first time anyway, so, you know. So I've had that damn ability since forever and haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Day of using abilities we've never used before.
Yay! We're learning how to play!
It was a good try.
I think it's just because Kayla forgets.
It's also a little bit of that.
She was like, you don't need to call me out like that, Tori.
I just forget what I have, so. I need to read
All right.
better.
At the beginning of the round, you guys hear a loud thumping, and coming out of the trees through the paths that the giant walking mushrooms made you guys see what looks to be the huge form of multiple Tyrannosaurus rexes that also have the same fungal growth that the elves did on their
No.
bodies.
Damn, you. Now we missed kaiju. Oh, now we could have had kaiju battle. Complete kaiju battle. Fuck.
You know, you ever get to feel some of what you did?
Oh my god. Oh, there's one down there too. Ah.
So many of them.
Yeah.
Gee, Mike, tell us how you really feel.
I mean, we have a god with us.
Yeah.
It's fair. We do have Asher, so.
All right, Shilk, your turn. This giant zombie T-Rex with fungus coming out of it just came out of the trees.
You don't look like Henry. He's gonna move here. And give himself advantage again.
All right. Yeah, that hits. Oh, yep, and the sneak attack. Can't forget the sneak attack.
Can't forget the sneak attack.
All right.
And then we're just gonna quicken another lightning bolt.
Okay. Are you hitting both the T-Rexes, or do you want to try and finish off the other mushroom?
No, Rowan's by that one, so we'll just go for the T-Rexes.
Okay. All right, they fail, so they'll take the full 18 lightning.
All right. Probably shouldn't have closed this. 31. Ah, fuck.
Oh no. Potted plant?
Nope.
Yeah.
You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied or nearest unoccupied space if that is occupied.
Well, at least the T-Rex can't munch you.
Yeah, but now he's just floating in a astral void.
But the T-Rex can't get it.
I don't
True.
like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm against this
feel
idea.
considerably less safe.
Rebeller's like, Shilk, come back, please.
All right, Amity, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use Fireball again.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, who are you trying to get with that? Oh, those two up there?
You
Got
guys?
it. Sure. The T-Rex fails. And so does the Blight. So they both take 37 fire. Which kills the giant mushroom next to Rowan. And that's my initiative tracker, so I'll just put a red X on him for now.
Yes.
Ooh.
Sorry, my squishy little friends will save you.
Alright. That's your turn, Amity?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Vanya, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at this blight here because I had previously marked him.
Sorry, which one were you attacking?
This one by Dasani and Vatham.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yes, both of those will hit. It is looking real bad now.
Really have anything useful this action right now? So that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Sounds good. Alright. Druid's turn. He is going to look and see all the T-Rexes. He won't be able to deal with the one down there, but he can at least help with the other three. And on the three zombie T-Rexes on the north, he is going to cast Flesh to Stone on them.
Ooh.
And then he's going to augment it so that he can do it to all three. And let's see here. So yeah, they'll all fail. So they are all restrained.
Oh shit.
As you see, their zombified bodies slowly start to turn to stone. Cool. And it's their turn. They can't really move because they're restrained. Might still be able to hit Rowan though. What's the length of its tail? Not long enough. Alright. Just outside of his range, Rowan. You're lucky.
Woo.
This one, however, will come up here and attack Dasani with a bite attack. And that will miss. And then he'll try to attack Vatham with a tail attack at disadvantage. And that will also miss. Just bounces off your armor. Alrighty. Bring us to Ramona's turn.
That's me. I'm gonna move down here, but there isn't really anywhere to go. And then I will also decide to disintegrate multiple things, and I'm gonna twin a disintegrate and hit both these two T-Rex that are nearest me.
Okay. One has disadvantage because restrained. Yeah, they both fail. So they will both take that 66 points of force damage. Nice.
Yay, and I'm glowing now. By the by. Just feel like I should state it every time because it's special and I'm special, okay? And then with my bonus action, I'll just convert some spell slots to sorcery points.
Sounds good. Dasani, your turn.
I will attack the T-Rex.
Yeah, that hits. And that just barely hits, and 12 misses, just barely.
And that's it.
Sounds good. Vatham, your turn.
Let's do good old smacking. A 1. A 2. A 3. A 4.
Assuming you were attacking the tree blight.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it is dead. It comes crashing down.
Alright. In bonus action, I'm gonna do a blood curse of bloated agony on
Ugh.
our good T-Rex friend over here.
Okay.
And I will amplify. Fuck that.
Does your blood curse, does it require them to have blood?
That is a very good question. I'm gonna check.
Because I think that was one of like the main selling points of the Ghost Slayer was they didn't need to have blood.
Creatures that do not have blood in their bodies are immune to blood curses, unless you have amplified the curse.
Oh, well there we go. Alright, so he doesn't make a save or anything, it just happens.
Inflicts well for the duration of the curse, has disadvantage on strength and dex ability checks, takes 1d8 necrotic if it makes more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. Amplified, the curse lasts for a minute. At the end of each of its turns, it can make a con save, DC 17. On a success, the curse ends.
Okay, sounds good. That'll bring us to Rowan then.
Woo! Because I don't want my little squishy friends down there to get hurt, I'm gonna run all the way over here. And, oh wait, actually, I saw Shulk disappear in that ish area, so I'm not gonna stand right there.
I mean, when he comes back, he just goes to the nearest unoccupied space. He
This
won't
is
appear.
fair. But I
where
don't
I think
know
she's
that.
more worried about the AoE of his wild magic.
Alright, sure.
And
She's
I'm going
fair.
to smack this boy 5 times.
Alright.
Is he still restrained?
Yes,
Oh,
they all have advantage.
yes.
Yeah.
And 1. Oh, there we go. And a 2. Oh my god, why is this so slow? And a 3. And a 4. And a 5.
Alright, yeah,
And,
they all hit.
This.
Alright.
And that's my turn. Bunch of things. I take these
63 points of damage.
are T-Rexes. I'm not gonna fucking try stunning these.
Yeah, like you kill it, and then it's like it's kind of weird, like cause its legs are like turned to stone, so like its body goes limp, but like it stays standing.
Oh, I killed it?
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, sweet.
And then that is once again the initiative holder for them, so I'll just put him right next to the other dead creature on the map.
And I'll just stay here.
Sounds good. Alright. The Blight's turn. It's going to attack the druid because it didn't learn its lesson.
Not very smart.
No, not really. Oh, it actually hits with one of his slams again, weirdly enough. Oh, and it grapples him too for the roots. No, still does no damage though. Cool. Say as a reaction, Just gonna do a Hellish Rebuke against the guy. So that's a fun spell. Let's do it at, what was it normally, first level? So, let's do it at 5th level for 6d10. Nice. 43 points of fire damage as the giant mushroom just erupts with flame. Alright. Silk, your turn. You come back for the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my turn to dodge.
Fair enough. You dodge in the astral sea so that you'll be dodging when you're back.
Good use of his time there. I would just stand here very still.
Yeah. Did you also want to like bonus action sorcery points at all?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And then you can just bring yourself back, you know how. Amity, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do a scorching ray at this T-Rex in front of me.
Alright. That'll hit.
Wow, a whole 5 fire damage.
Well, you shoot 3 rays.
I always forget that.
Every time.
Every single time.
That also hits. 3rd one. Nice. That's some consistent damage.
Woo! So exciting.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Vanya, your turn.
Alright, well. I feel like that one's probably pretty well handled. So I'm gonna move here. That's enough. Yeah. I will move my Slayer's Prey onto this T-Rex way back here.
Okay.
And then I will shoot it.
Alright, you have advantage. It's restrained.
That's nice. I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll shoot things. Go.
Alright, both of those hit.
That's it.
27 damage. Nice. Oop. Cool. Cool. The druid's turn. Let's see. He going to look down at the light. It's like, well, this is fun, but you can just let me go now. And with that, another disintegrate spell comes out, which this thing fails, and as it has less than 40 hit points, it's dead.
Be right back.
Alright. The T-Rex's turn. They can't really do anything because they're outside of range to attack. Oh, except for this one, that's right. Forgot about him. He will continue to attack Dasani and Vatham. Go to bite Dasani. That will hit. So Dasani, you take 27 points of piercing damage, reduced to 14. and you are grappled. You're grappled by the T-Rex in its mouth, and while grappled in its mouth, you are also restrained.
You are all the D8s, or should I?
You can. That's fine. And then it's also going to try and tail attack Vatham. And actually, with disadvantage, still hits for 21 points of bludgeoning damage to Vatham. Reduced to 11.
Okay.
Can I now use that spirit shield?
Yeah, it uses your reaction, so.
Yay!
Yep, yeah, you reduce the already reduced damage to 11. And down to 0.
Yeah.
And then I return that damage to him.
Yeah, he takes 11 points of damage from the water spirits.
And that was how many attacks?
What's up?
That was how many attacks?
I attacked twice. Well, it only takes the D8 if it attacks more than once, right? So it would only take 1 D8, right? That's how that works?
If it makes more than one, yep, it's 1D. Never mind, so just take the
Yeah.
5.
Alright. Ramona, your turn.
Oh, that's me. I'm gonna keep on concentrating. Oh, they're so far away. Except for this one that's not. I'm just gonna chill touch this one.
Okay.
Boop. No, I'm not. Hooray.
Yep, that is a nat 1.
I'm so useful sometimes. It's fine, I'm new to this whole attacking thing. And I'll just casually move over here again. Hi, Vanya.
What's up?
I feel safe by you. Okay, that's it.
Alright. Dasani, it's your turn.
I'm going to attack this one again.
Alright. You do have disadvantage because it is restraining you in its mouth. So we'll just say that the two 24s are the first attack, so that will hit.
That's why I clicked it
And then-
again.
Sounds good. And 22 also hit. Which is plenty enough to kill it. It's dead.
I'm quite surprised.
And I can now use my movement. I'm going to head as far the way up as I can to the other T-Rex.
Alright.
Back.
Oh yeah, easily. And that's my turn.
Okay. Vatham, your turn.
Alright. Gonna be moving here. Holding my action in case something gets within range to attack.
Okay. Sounds good. Rowan, your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm not. Well, they were there. I'll go up here. And I will hit this. This one wasn't restrained, right? And I guess it probably wouldn't be anymore.
No, it's still restrained.
Oh, sweet! One, 2, 3,
Alright.
4. Hey! Do this twice. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh yes, I can. Advantage. Haha. And I'll just. This is for the extra damage on the crit. That one.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely keep attacking, but it's long
Oh.
dead.
Oh, okay. I keep punching the dead T-Rex's corpse.
Yeah, you killed it on the crit. It's dead.
Woo. Okay. Well. I mean, I have 100 feet of movement. I can make it over here too. I'll run from there.
Sounds good. And then just
That's
move
what-
that last attack over to that one, seeing how the crit killed the last one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you want to just take the 31 or?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Cool. So that is your turn. Brings us to Shulk.
Joke's gonna use his bonus action to dash there. And then he's just gonna take out his short bow and shoot a shot.
Okay.
It's restrained, correct?
It is currently restrained, yes.
Cool.
Alright.
Cling.
yeah, that is. Anything else?
That's it. It's movement,
Alright.
bonus action, action.
Fair enough. Amity, your turn.
Okay. Then I'll just use the dodge action. Like, they got it over there, I think. Well, that's my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Vanya, your turn.
I'm just gonna stay over here with these two, and I'll just shoot it from here.
Sounds good.
I don't think I should still have advantage, should I?
No, it's restrained.
Oh, dope.
23 points of damage. Good.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Alright. The druid's turn. It just kind of looks at everybody wailing on the restrained T-Rex, and he's like, "You can stop now. It's just about done." And he just, that's pretty much all he does on his turn. Because sure enough, at the end of the T-Rex's turn, it turns completely to stone.
Oh. Hell. Okay.
And we are out of combat. Alrighty. And with that distraction over with, the druid just kind of brushes off his shirt and just keeps walking.
It's like, all right, he knows where to go, so I'm following him.
I'm just gonna pull a few arrows out of the bag I'm still holding and keep walking.
Alright. So, you guys follow the druid as he continues forward into the city. A couple other smaller groups of these fungal creatures attack, but you're able to repel them fairly easily. And you continue deeper until you make your way to the citadel of whatever royalty runs this kingdom. and there's a lot more of these fungus covered elves inside, but are easily dispatched. And you can just you come to the throne room, and there's a few dead, just lying around, seemingly untouched. One of them is a elf in long robes, sitting on a ornately carved throne. You can guess this is probably the king of this kingdom, who's been long dead. Alright, now that we're in the castle, he should be around here somewhere. And then you all hear a voice say, it's like, "And who is it that you're looking for?" And you all turn around, and coming around one of the large pillars of this throne room, you see a 10-foot tall woman, seemingly made completely out of fungus. And she says, "You've all made quite a bit of trouble destroying so many of my children. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised with the company that you keep." Looking past all of you to the druid. And then she says something in a different language. What languages does everybody speak?
Oh, yay, the one time we get to click this button! Woo!
Woo!
Alrighty. Alright.
None of us speak fungus, sorry.
She's not speaking fungus, but she says something in a language that none of you speak.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's surprising, right? And you kind of see Asher, the druid, his eyebrows just narrow slightly. And he says, "It's a good boy. It's been a while. I'm surprised that you got out. You're one of the more sedimentary ones." She says, "Yes, well, my husband decided he wanted to see the world. Yeah, until these people here killed him."
Us too.
Wait.
We've killed a lot of people.
What?
Ooh, don't say that, it makes it so much worse. Who's the husband?
Yeah, the druid looks at you guys and he's like, "Did you guys fight a giant ooze monster?"
Yes.
I think so. Wait, when? It's been a long time.
Down in the ship with
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a whole ooze problem for a while.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Jello from Hello.
That one. That's the one.
Hello.
Not from hell.
To be fair, he attacked us first and tried to kill us.
I don't think that argument's going to work, Batham.
Look, Sugutmoy, I don't really care what you're doing here. From what I've seen so far, most of these elves look like they were already dead before you got here. So, I'm just here for my man, and then once we pick him up, we'll get out of your hair. I really don't feel like fighting. Says, "Oh yeah, the the clever one, the one that saw through my disguise. He's actually the one responsible for all of this. I would have chosen to remain hidden, but he saw right through me. Yeah, he does that. Kind of his whole thing is that he sees everything. Tell you what, just point us in the right direction. We don't have to do any fighting here. He says, well, I'm not an idiot. I know not to fight you. So, unless you'd be willing to give up these people, he says, not gonna happen. Alright, fine. This way. And she just starts wandering off into a side area off of the main throne room. And Asher just follows her.
Do we really think she's not going to try and kill us?
Do we have any choice?
Highly doubtful.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the backstab.
Okay. Guess we're following.
Alright. And she leads you guys through a dizzying array of different corridors through the elven castle before eventually seem to come into a study. And you can see in this study, sitting in the center of this study is a large desk with piles and piles of books and scrolls. And then sitting in the center of all of this is a large circular-looking object. It kind of looks like a giant seed.
A giant what?
A giant seed, like
Oh,
a seed you would plant in the ground. And then you can see that there are two figures passed out, touching the seed. The first one you recognize as Kato, exactly as you saw him in the scry, with the light fungus starting to show up on his skin. And then the other one is someone you don't recognize, a tall, human-looking woman. Additionally, in this room, you see standing right in front of the door as you guys enter, you see what looks to be a statue of an elf man that was in the process of drawing his sword. Says, alright, here he is. However, I don't think I need to tell you that you probably shouldn't move him. And the druid walks in and takes a look at the whole situation, sees the seed and the two figures, Kato and this woman, touching it, and he says, damn it.
Rowan is falling very close behind him. Very, very close.
Well, this is one of the last things I was hoping this was going to be.
What is it?
Basically, this is a, well, obviously it looks like a giant seed, but it's a bit more than that. So, it takes a lot to become a deity. However, this is one of the first steps. This seed. It has the spark of a long dead deity and it seems like Kato and this woman Ray have gone inside of it, and that's why he's asleep.
Kayla.
Oh, Kayla.
Oops.
They're inside.
Right.
Oh, my dumb girl.
The sobbing.
No, Mike, you don't understand. When I read that this morning, I had to just put my head down.
Yeah.
My shame.
Just
Okay.
face
Okay.
palm is real.
Okay, so what do we do? Do we just pull them out?
How do we...
I mean, basically yes. However, it's not that simple.
Of course.
Never is.
I know, right?
Never joking.
Don't tell me we gotta go like dream diving or something.
I wish I would have control over it if it was dream diving. No, yeah, you guys have to go in there and get them out. I can't do it.
Of course.
Go in there?
Yeah, if I touch that thing, I'll probably more suck all the power out of it, including them, and then they would be inside of me and then quickly deteriorate. So, best not to do that.
No, that doesn't sound okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I hate to ask this of you, but you kind of have to go in there and pull them out.
I mean, Kato's a friend.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the other one though.
It doesn't
But
matter.
we
I
have
mean-
to sure. Fine. Alright.
Anything you
I
want to
mean-
tell us before we go in there?
Yeah. Is there anything we should
Yeah.
know or not do?
Well, until you find them, you're probably going to be put through some trials because it's basically like an initial screening process to see if you're worthy enough to be a deity.
This
So I
would
guess,
inflate anyone's ego.
yeah. So I guess just go ahead and try to be the best version of yourself. Yeah,
Mm.
that's really
Super.
the best.
Good. That's
also-
exactly what I need today.
Yeah. Also, when
Roach,
you
like,
guys
looks at
first
Connie like-
go in, you're gonna be buffeted by just like a lot of souls. So try to hold on to yourself.
Fun.
Should we
I hug myself.
should we try to hold on to each other at all? Is that going to cause more or less problems?
You know,
You don't know. Wonderful. Okay,
I really
that's good.
don't know. Yeah, it's I've never seen multiple people trying to like go in at the same time before. Like I've definitely seen like multiple people trying to get the same spark. However, they usually go in separately.
Wait, are they like competing against each other to get the spark inside of this?
Technically,
They
yes.
won?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to worry about Kato. He, how do I put this? This won't be the first time he's done something like this, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Not surprised at all.
Yeah,
Honestly, at this point.
and the woman, we do need to worry about her.
well, I really don't know.
Kayla.
I've met her a couple times. She seems like a good person, but as I told you before, kind of a bad judge of character. So I don't know what her like what her reasoning is for doing this.
Wonderful.
She didn't seem like a power hungry person, so I'm a little
Well,
surprised, but
Is there anything we need to do before we go in?
do you have any last words?
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I guess thanks.
Good luck.
Yeah, that, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this one and make sure she doesn't try to turn you into mushroom people.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
And you see the fungus woman just like says, "Oh, that'll give us perfect amount of time to catch up." Says, "Yeah, looking forward to that."
Oh. Rowan gonna be muttering some quick prayers to Paylor. Also waiting to see if she gets an answer back now. Or at least a feeling back. Since she didn't back in freaking land of sky people. Who I cannot remember.
Sure. What are you saying in your prayer?
It's mostly just like, so if you don't hear from me for a while, I'm fine. I think if something happens to me, blame Asher.
I feel like that's the default state of blaming someone.
And if I don't come back, but my friends do, then look out for them.
Aw.
Go ahead and just make a straight wisdom check.
Okay. Vanya doesn't need to pray to her deity. He's right there.
Right there.
Wisdom. 23. One off. So close.
All right. So, Rowan, as you are praying, you kind of like feel like your consciousness pulled away for a moment, and you can see that there is just like a huge battle going on. On one side, you see warriors in full metal armor just fighting like these weird looking, like aberrant undead creatures with just like bright lights kind of like holding them at bay so that they can hack them apart before they're overwhelmed, because the night forces are definitely kind of outnumbered by all these strange necrotic creatures.
Ooh.
And then you just see like a huge explosion of radiant energy, and standing in the middle of the enemy army of undead, you just see a 30-foot tall man in shining radiant plate mail, and where his head should be is just a fucking sun.
Oh, right.
It's just the fucking sun.
It's not wrong.
And he swings like a large mace down, and a shockwave of light goes shooting out, destroying hundreds of undead all at one time. And then suddenly you're just like, he puts his hand forward and you're just standing on his hand. And he said, "What did you say about Asher?"
Well, that got his attention.
He said, "How dare you say his name?"
I said if something happens to me, blame him.
I blame him for a lot of things. What are you doing with him?
Oh, well, so I know this girl who knows Asher. I don't really know how to explain this. I know someone who knows someone who knows Asher. Anyways, we summoned Asher with some pieces of like a staff It kind of wasn't. We didn't know that was gonna happen. It was really
He's
accidental.
back.
Oh yeah,
You
I'm
know?
really sorry.
You know, this is feeling very close to home now. This is hitting real close to home, Mike.
I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to. It was the only way to stay alive. I'm sorry.
No, at least I'm not the only drow who fucked up in front of Palin.
I will deal with it when I return to the material plane. For now, keep an eye on him. He is not to be trusted.
Okay, well, at the moment I won't be able to keep an eye on him because I have to go into a seed and bring people back from a spark. And Asher's gonna be watching my unconscious body.
You're
so I don't
doing
get turned
what?
This is like when you explain to your dad a very
um,
series of events that just keep getting worse and worse.
I have to go save a friend.
Rowan, if you go in there, your entire essence will be ripped apart.
Asher says we can do it. I realize that's probably not a good thing to say to you right now. I'm very sorry.
Asher will tell you whatever he wants to tell you for you to do what he wants you to do. He is not to be trusted.
But then, well, how do I convince my friends not to go? And also, what about the friend that I have to go save?
If your friend is already in there, then they're already dead.
I don't believe you.
You know you're right. They're not dead. They're destroyed. They don't exist anymore.
But I saw him. He was right there.
Merely a vessel. His soul has been destroyed. His complete essence is gone. If you go in after him, you will not survive.
But why would Asher send one of his... I don't know, I don't want to say disciple, I don't really know what she is to him, but why would he send her?
Because he doesn't care.
Did that cut out for anyone else?
Yeah,
Yeah,
too,
cut
but
out.
I assume it ended, he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's literally all
Yeah.
I said. Because
Yeah,
he
that's what
doesn't
I
care.
figured. I just... Are you sure that the Asher that we brought back is the same Asher you remember? Because everything he's done so far has only been to help us.
Everything he does is under a veil of sincerity. But when you pull the veil away, you find a mind that is more diabolical than that of the one who rules hell.
Ooh. Bro, I was just thinking of Watcher, and it's just like, I just don't know how that's possible. If Watcher comes from Asher, I really don't know how he could be that bad.
Like, at most, he's a little sassy, right?
But Asher told us that our friend who's doing this right now has done something like this before, and he came back. He told
Is
us
your
that
friend a deity?
no.
Then that's impossible.
He said our souls would be, you know, we'd be buffered by souls, but if we held on, we would make it in. I really don't want to counter, you know, what you're saying. I don't want to let my friend die.
Do what you must. But if you go in there, I can do nothing for you. And then he just kind of flicks his wrist, and you are like flung away from him, and then flung right back into your body.
Oh, now that's some god rejection right there. Oh! Rowan is just like trying not to like look at Asher, but failing miserably.
Yeah, you look over at Asher and he makes eye contact and raises an eyebrow.
She's just like staring at him, but not saying anything. It's just one of those like staring contests.
It's like, you know what I did, and it's like you both know what each other did, and it's like, okay, we're not gonna talk about this.
Oh no, we just staring.
Yeah, for a second that feels like an eternity. And then he breaks eye contact and says, "Alright. So, all you have to do is touch the orb."
That's the orb. Gets to the trials. Get our friend back.
I recommend you're sitting comfortably when you do it.
Good to know.
I'm scared.
I walk over to Ramona
Me
and I'm
too.
just like, Rowan walks over to Ramona. She's like, I need to borrow your book.
What?
Just book and something to write with.
Okay. Let's pass them over.
She walks over and grabs Vanya and walks out of the room.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Be right back.
Please
Time
don't
is
wreck
kind of
my
a factor
sketchbook.
here.
They're not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Oh.
Rowan, what's going on?
Drag. Goes like around a corner somewhere so that they're not at least seen, and then starts writing in the book because she doesn't want to talk. It's just like, just spoke to Paylor. He says Asher's really not a great guy, and we shouldn't do this. What do we do? Flips it around.
She'll take it and start writing back. I mean, I'm a little distrustful of most people at this moment, except for, like, you guys. But we want to get Kato back.
Rowan nods, takes the book, goes down to writing. It's like, Paylor said that if we go in, we will not come out. Flips back. Oh wait, and takes it back and then writes again. Also that we're doing this just to fulfill some sort of plan of Asher's and we're expendable. Flips it back.
I mean, I'd like to think I'm not another expendable piece, but I'll be honest, wouldn't be surprised if I was. And she pauses for a second and she's kind of trying to, like, gather her thoughts. I wouldn't be surprised if there was an ulterior motive. But it comes down to, are we willing to try to get Kato back or not? And she hands the book back.
Takes it, reads. Obviously you know that I want to get Kato more than anybody else. But are we really going to risk all of our lives? Like, should we be risking all of our lives? Question mark. Should we trust Asher? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Flip.
I really don't know. But we've met good people that trust him. Kato being one of them. And I mean, the world's already kind of shitty. How much shittier could it get if this is fueling an ulterior motive of his? If he didn't care about Kato, he would just touch the seed and absorb both of those people in there and be done with it. And say, oh no, it didn't work. but he's letting us go in. Maybe it's to absorb more of us. I don't know. Don't
That's
like
a comforting thought, thanks.
I don't like that I just had that thought. It's a lot different when you're writing things down.
Just kind of word vomit.
Oh my god.
But I think we have to try.
Rowan takes a look back, flips to the next page because they've definitely filled the page up by now.
I definitely
Oh
have.
my god.
Or a
I
couple.
can't wait for Ramona to just look at this afterwards like,
No,
what the fuck?
No, Rowan's gonna rip these pages out after they're done, and I'm really sorry, Ramona, but
Excuse me, I can just paint over them or something.
no. You're panicking to know this conversation.
Paper.
To know that we were just talking about everyone dying with this whole conversation, not giving it back to Ramona.
As you're flipping the page,
There's a
Asher
picture of a
comes
T-Rex.
around the corner is like,
Close the book.
hey, what are you doing? They're running out of time.
Nothing. Let's go. Sort of give Vanya a knowing look. Like, you know what I know, and I know what you know.
I give her kind of a look back of like a head
I don't
gesture of like should I say something? And like gestures at Asher.
Just like a kind of like a shrug, sort of like if you wanna go for it, he's your deity, you deal with it.
As we go by, she stops and says, if this is a trick, I've already shot one patron in the face, and I'll find a way to do it for a second.
Ooh.
And she scoops up Watcher, and she finds herself a comfy spot.
Mm-hmm. Rowan just pockets the book for now, since we don't got time for this.
I'd ask for it back though.
You'll get
when
it.
you come back.
We'll get it back when we come back from this.
When we come
When?
back from this.
Sorry, when? I meant to say when.
Alrighty then.
So, Sonny, you ready to be challenged to become a god? Let's do this.
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Find somewhere comfy to sit down. Let's get this over with.
The drawing is my coping mechanism and you took it away.
You can't draw in the Shadow Realm.
Such Shadow Realm.
We're going to the Shadow Realm. Like, we've all
Oh my God.
like accepted that.
Yeah, alright? Like,
time
you've
to
activated
duel, we're
Asher's
going to the
trap
Shadow
card.
Realm.
Let's fucking go.
Alright. So, you all look at each other and kind of sitting around the table looking at this orb. You all try to touch it at the exact same time. And that's where we're going to take our break.
It's like, are we going on one or are we
Okay.
going on go?
1, 2, 3, go, or 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Go or 3, 2, 1.
We'll figure that out after we come back from break. So stick around, guys. We'll be back in about 10.
Stick around to
15
find
minutes.
out.
And we are back.
All right, great. So, as you all touch the orb, you feel a
TPK.
Yeah, just you're all dead. Roll your new character. Now,
ready to go.
you feel yourselves being pulled into the orb, and you are just hit with a cavalcade of voices, screaming, crying, wailing voices. And I would like everybody to make an intelligence saving throw,
Oh
a wisdom saving throw, and a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
dead.
no.
no! So
Oh, no.
you want, like,
Do you want us
all
to like
the
go
way-
one at a time?
Yeah, let's go one at a time. So let's start with Rowan, because your name's
Alright.
first on my roll 20.
Oh, okay. So what did you want? You wanted intellect, wisdom, and
Charisma.
charisma.
All saving throws.
Okay. Let's start with the spicy one first. Huh! Oh, thank God.
Alright, good.
And then wisdom. Oh, really? Come on, you're the highest one. How'd you fail me? Charisma. No.
Okay.
8 to 12.
So, Rowan, you failed one of those, so just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Next, Dasani, it is your turn.
Oh, not that. Hold on, I'm still at disadvantage on it.
It was still the first number.
Yeah.
So
No, it wasn't. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's the 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, is 10 plus 1 not 11?
I looked at it backwards.
Okay. Oh. Oh no.
I told you. What did
Oh,
I say?
No.
My rolls are shit.
You have
All right.
plus zeros? To 2? Oh.
Intellect
Okay.
12, wisdom 11, charisma 10. My 3 lowest stats. Hence why I said I'm dead.
Oh, I'm gonna be right behind you, buddy.
Alright, so Dasani, you failed all three.
You have a 16 charisma. You're fine.
Yeah, I have a -1 to intelligence.
Vanya, it's your turn.
Let's rock and roll, Buckaroo.
Oh. Ew.
Okay.
See?
Vanya, you succeeded on one of those.
I wonder which one.
Yeah. Vatham, you're next.
Alright. Let's do this. Intelligence.
Nice.
Wisdom.
Alright.
Nice.
Alright, nice.
Charisma. Here we go. Come on. Don't fail me now.
Oh,
Failed,
Alright.
failed you now.
Well, yeah, you failed on the charisma save. So that's 2 successes for Vatham. Alright, Amity, your turn.
All right, baby girl, you got this. I didn't believe her.
Oh,
I rolled a net 2 on my intelligence save.
Yeah, you rolled shit on the ones you were good at, and then really good on the ones not so much.
Oh my god. You have plus 11.
Amity! She's not very confident.
Oh man. Alright, so that's 1 success for Amity. Shilk, your turn.
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna give myself
boy.
advantage on the intelligence check.
Okay.
So, intelligence,
Oh, there you go.
wisdom,
Oh no.
charisma.
Wait, were they all
Before
supposed
you
to be
asked,
advantage?
yes, I do have advantage on the other two
Oh,
already.
Still managed to fail one. Great
I
job.
know.
3 and an 8.
Oh, you failed one? How rough.
Alright. Ramona, your turn.
Oh, wait. So we can use stuff if we have stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use. Hold on. Where is it? Does this count as a turn? Can I do 2 sorcery points for advantage on my intelligence one?
Does it take an action or a bonus action to do it?
As
an action?
I don't know. Oh yeah, you gain no. When you make an ability check on your turn, technically, but I don't know.
Well, this
It
is
just
a
says you
saving
can.
throw, not an ability check.
Oh yeah, these are saving throws other me.
Oh, you're right. Dang
Yeah,
it.
so
When
that
I
won't
have
help.
something, I knew that too. I just got nervous and forgot it.
Got excited. You were like, oh,
I'm like,
I'm
oh,
a
maybe I
bard.
have a thing that can
I'm a
help.
sorcerer.
It's the night that we all try to use our shit.
I know. Wait, then I do think I actually have a rune something though somewhere potentially. Maybe.
So it's like
Man.
Amity and fucking Ramona just scroll.
I don't think I do. That's sad. I probably should have inspired people first, but it's fine. Here we go.
Yeah, look, Dasani!
Would I was like,
Awesome.
would I have still had my inspiration from the fight, or has it been more than 10 minutes?
It was more than 10 minutes to get
I
to
figured.
where, yeah.
That and then our discussion.
Ooh, look at
Oh
me.
my god!
Oh, I have plus 10
Oh,
charisma.
wow.
Oh my god!
I'm good. It's fine.
What, 3 fails?
Yep, that's 3 fails.
Oh my god!
Look at us all go.
So good.
I thought I was gonna be.
Oh.
Who's ready to start rolling new characters?
Oh Jesus, Paylor, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go against what you said.
Okay. So for everyone, for every fail that you got, so was everybody keeping track of the amount of their fails?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I can.
All right. For every fail that you got, you gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh.
Oh, Joe.
No, that kills them, doesn't it?
So if you failed all 3, that is 6 levels of exhaustion, and you're dead.
No.
Wait, but
Oh,
Asher's
no.
there to watch your body. He can just revive you, right?
He'd better. Otherwise, I'm
think it
definitely
works
coming
like
back
that.
to shoot him in the face.
Oh my god.
Who all failed? Who's all dead?
You and me.
Dasani and Ramona.
Oh,
The two that
the girl who's already died.
before we went in was even like, anything else you guys want to say? I don't want to die again.
Guys.
It's because you took my sketchbook away.
This is sick character joke, damn.
Oh my god, like what are the odds?
Sorry, my patron let us here.
Kayla.
Screaming mushroom gif is very apt right now.
Your patron and your old character.
I'm sorry for the
got two
trouble I've
strikes.
caused.
All right. So, those remaining, suddenly all of the sounds that are ripping through your very existence end, and you feel yourself standing somewhere, and you tentatively open your eyes, and you're in the exact same library you were just in, except Kato and the woman Ray and Asher are not there. Ramona and Dasani are not there. The only creature there besides the 5 of you, you see the form of a small humanoid who's currently has their back to you, looking at the bookcase. What do you do?
I look at Vanya and notice very quickly Ramona's not there, and I'm just like,
Amity silently panicking.
Yep.
how far are we from this little humanoid figure?
Say like 20, 30 feet.
Oi.
You see them kind of like jump a little bit, And then you turn around and you see what looks to be a young human boy. Can't be older than 7. He says, "Oh, hello. I didn't know anyone else would be here."
A man and a woman came through here before us. Have you seen them?
Well, no one has come through here since I've been here.
How long is that?
How long have you been here?
I don't know.
That's comforting.
Yeah, time here isn't exactly easy to track.
Just curious, who are you?
Oh, sorry. My name's Barry.
Barry. Hi, Barry.
Should have just named him Bill at that point. Like,
In my defense, I didn't name this character.
okay.
What can you tell us about this place?
Well,
I start looking around the room.
as far as I can tell, this seems to be kind of like a starting point.
Right, for the
And-
trials.
Right, that, yeah. And if you want to continue, you go through that door over there.
Why haven't you gone through?
Oh, I'm not here for the trial. I was just kind of dragged along.
By who?
My brother,
Who's your brother?
his name's Kato.
Oh. So when he said that he's done this before, he's literally done this before?
I don't know.
Do you guys know Kato?
Yeah, we're
That
here
is
to
who
pull
we're
him out.
looking for.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
You see like any tension in his body just immediately like relax as soon as you guys say that you know Kato. Sorry, I wasn't sure who would be following him, I guess. I didn't know any friends would be following him, I guess.
I take it he doesn't really talk about friends.
Didn't really talk about his personal life much.
Wait, why would your brother drag you into here?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of part of him, so we don't really have a choice. Wherever he goes, I go.
So, when we pull him out of here, you'll come too?
Yep.
Okay. I
Cool.
don't feel so bad leaving
Okay.
it behind.
Alright. Okay.
Do you guys want to take a short rest really quick before we head off into...
I don't think a short rest is going to make us feel any better.
I don't think we have time.
And I don't think we have time either.
Just curious, Mike. I'm assuming it's been more than an hour
Since what?
since last bear.
It hasn't. However, you do notice you're not in your bear form.
Fuck.
Alright. Well, was there anything you can tell us, Barry, about what's the other side of the door?
Well, if it's anything like the other one, good luck.
What was the other one like?
It was more... It was a little different from this, to be honest. There wasn't like a nice little like library to start in. It was more of like it was like a dark maze through dust that twisted and turned in all kinds of directions, and it was very easy to get lost.
Alright, well. Guess if we're gonna go, we're gonna go.
Yep.
Alright. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Do we still have all of like our stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna check my person, knowing that
Like,
I
how
am
does
not
it- like,
with
how-
my bear.
Like, how does it work? Like, do we have our actual physical stuff with us too?
Yeah,
Like,
you can see that you have your stuff. Yeah.
Just in case, I'm gonna try the bear thing again.
Alright, you try and go into your bear form, nothing happens.
oh, rip.
Hey, did anybody see Dasani?
Yeah, he's not here.
Dasani and Ramona aren't here, which is very worrying.
Maybe they went ahead.
Ramona would not go ahead.
She wouldn't. And if we all feel like shit, he said we could lose ourselves. And I am going to punch him when we get back, for the record.
Oh,
I'll punch him, you shoot him.
Okay.
You know what? I think we all deserve at least a smack across the face.
Can I start though? Because I'm. Let's just get walking.
Let's just move.
Let's get hobbling.
Yeah.
With my big old 15 feet of movement.
I was gonna say, I got 25.
Yeah.
Still more than me.
Love exhaustion.
Yeah, so great.
Yeah.
I know, it's great, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Still more movement than I have.
Yeah.
Too soon, Joe.
I love that 23 movement.
Let's get walking.
Alright.
I'm
So,
just gonna give Barry a pat on the head when she walks past him to the door.
Do we have our familiars? Me and
That's a good question.
no,
the
Amity?
familiars are not with you.
I figured.
Try snapping them in.
I don't want to try and
I'd
snap
rather
them
not.
in.
Otherwise,
This is
it'll be an expensive resurrection.
They could just summon them back. Granted, Watcher's intelligence better than Vanya's, but
Marmalade's is not.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. You guys enter the next room. And one by one you walk through the doorway and come into a library that looks exactly like the last one.
But
Still
just
there?
no Barry.
Yeah,
Barry?
except with no berry. There's no berry in this one. Yeah, and you can see back the way you came, just like a white void through the doorway.
Oh, let's not go that way. Close the door. Close the door. Just don't even want to look at it. Shut the door. It's just way too unnerving. Alright. Slowly spread out around the room, I guess. Is there another door?
Start looking at what the hell's.
There is not another door.
Oh, great. Okay.
so the white expanse of light is our only option.
No, I shut that door. We're not going through that door.
What would the
Pretty
party
sure
like
that
to do?
door- You
I'm
did
gonna
that.
start.
Are these round rooms or like square rooms?
It's a bit more square. Yeah.
Can you go down the aisles? You said it's a library.
Yep.
Go down the aisles. See what the hell this whole place is about.
Sure.
See which section of the library we're in.
Yeah, Rowan picks a different aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Just all of us?
Yep. Anybody who's looking through the
Sick.
books.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Love it.
Look at me go!
Amity, you're our last hope.
Yeah.
Oh, and Shulk too, I always forget. I'm so sorry.
Come on, I clicked it, I thought.
Oh!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Vanya, Shilk, and Amity, as you guys are looking through the books, you start to notice that there's a trend of the books. They all seem to be... Let's see here. See that a large number of the books are about history, philosophy, and ethics.
Oof.
Oof.
Dense. Can I try picking one up?
Sure.
Did anything happen to me when I picked them up?
So, as soon as you touch one of the books, suddenly there is a loud roar that comes from the center of the library,
Awesome.
and you guys see standing there in the center of the library is an ancient white dragon.
Oh, mother.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna just get my second character sheet open.
You guys having fun? I'm having fun. All right. And then the dragon looks at all of you, and it lets out another roar and yells, "Am I the most powerful and magnificent creature in all the world?"
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, definitely yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is this trivia?
Then die.
Oh.
But I said yes!
Wait, so the books are on history, ethics, and philosophy? Does that mean anything? Are we supposed to be ethical?
I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Why are me and Shulk the only ones here?
No, we're just different. We're all in different corners.
No, I don't see anybody else.
Oh, okay. We're all in here, though.
Really?
Okay.
That's really weird.
We're just
I'll
all in-
try. I'll roll initiative and then I'll rush.
Oh, thank God.
I'll take my turn and then I'll refresh.
Sure. All right. So everybody.
Hey, Mike, what are we talking about for a light in this room?
It is bright light. Plenty of light for reading.
Damn it.
As an audience member, I only see Vanya and Shilk.
That's so weird. I see everybody.
Yeah.
That is
Same.
really weird. Oh, I should probably. Here, I'll bring Ramona and Dasani at least onto this layer so you guys can like see stuff.
I can see.
Assuming that's the problem.
I don't think that's the problem because I can see some stuff, but I just
hanging out.
only see them two.
That is strange.
Yeah.
No, I didn't add like any like lighting or anything.
Oh, and I see Watcher.
I was gonna say there's a tiny watcher. He's not here.
Maybe I have to do the cookies thing.
Yeah, because I got rid of Watcher. He shouldn't be there.
No, there's
He's right
definitely
there.
a tiny watcher.
Little baby watcher.
Oh, sorry.
There he is.
He
No, Watcher,
He
no.
snuck in. He snuck in with the other two when I brought them onto the token land.
No, Watcher, come back.
My good boy.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, Rowan, it's your turn.
Cool. Well, oh my god, I can do this. Oh wow, amazing. How far does it take me again? 30 feet. Sweet. How far am I? 40. All right, I run. Like, however, I don't got a lot. I mean, I got like 25 feet of movement, but whatever. I get that far, and then I can. Yeah, I will use my bonus action. Yeah, my bonus action. To Misty Step. Boop. Right here.
Okay.
You could
Then
bonus action dash.
I wanted to Misty Step. Leave me alone.
But you only get those once per short rest /
Or
critical.
crit. Yeah, but like, where else am I gonna be like Misty stepping around this room? I could also just dash. Huh?
Yeah.
So, let me do what I want, okay?
Fine. Yeah. Sure. Do
I
it.
punched the dragon.
All right. All right. Let's see if. Okay. Did you have the 2 or the 4 levels of it?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. I wasn't sure if it's gonna automatically give you disadvantage on those. So.
No, I
but-
only got the 2.
If you have 2 levels of exhaustion, your speed is halved, disadvantage.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, everybody should have had disadvantage on their initiative, but it's fine.
Oh yeah. I should have been rolling. Molly.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, we'll remember for next time.
Yeah. Next combat.
We're not all used to having this many points of exhaustion.
I know it's great, right? I never
am.
get to use exhaustion.
I hate that I'm back here.
Does my 18 hit?
No, you're 18 misses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to half my health. Hold on.
Your 29 also missed.
I'm sorry, pardon?
I said your 29 misses.
Oh god, it is tricky. Yeah.
Cool.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna sort of yell out to everybody in the room, like, that felt like really good and did nothing. That's my turn.
Yeah. You get the sense that this dragon is abnormally quick, and it just dodged out of the way of your attack.
All right, history, ethics, philosophy. History, ethics, philosophy. What does it mean?
All right. Vadia, it's your turn.
First, very important question. When I'm having my health, do I round up or do I round down?
I've been rounding up, so just round up.
Okay. Does the book did I manage to grab a book or did I just touch a book?
You were able to grab it, yep.
What does this book have a name?
It says ethics.
I don't know what to do.
Starting to feel someone's been watching The Good Place recently.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay,
What's funny is in the Monday game there was also a book that was just called Ethics, but it's completely unrelated.
Yeah, but you made it a point to say ethics, philosophy, and history. You know that we're gonna.
Well, we know that this is
those that rolled low on the investigation only found philosophy and history. Those that rolled high also found ethics.
I hate you.
Yeah, let's give Vanya an ethics book. Let's see how well that goes.
So Vanya, what do you do?
Oh my god. Okay. So Rowan said she had a hard time hitting it.
Yep.
I'm gonna poke out from where I am. Read my shit real quick. Where is it? Can I try and put my Slayer's Prey on it?
Yeah, sure.
Does it work?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to rule out whether or not it was just an illusion or something. The fuck if I know?
I don't know either.
I don't know what to do. I'm just completely stumped right now.
Come on, guys. This is only the first test for Godhood.
You just gave us a dragon that we can't hit with a 29!
I know.
You motherfucker.
I mean, I don't even know if I should try to hit it. Nope, I already used my bonus actions. I can't do that.
No, what does it want to look in a mirror and know that it's pretty? Like,
Because it asked us if it's the most beautiful creature in all the land, right?
It said, it asked you if it was the most powerful and magnificent
Powerful and magnificent.
in all the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with no on that one.
right now it is.
Well, we said yes.
Now it wants to kill us.
I don't know. Tell it it's not powerful and see what happens.
Okay.
Get into a philosophical debate about what is power.
I'm gonna lean around this bookcase. And I'm gonna yell. I mean, I met a pretty powerful red dragon a couple days ago, and I don't know, he seemed pretty strong. Haven't fought you yet. Don't know if you're the most powerful and magnificent creature in all the land. And then I'm gonna duck back behind this bookcase.
Alright.
Would that have taken my action, or would I still have an action?
That was like 10 feet of movement. That's all that happened.
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't
I
sure
think she meant like the talking.
me yelling.
Oh, no. No, I usually say like one thing of speaking is like a free action. If you continue to speak, then it starts getting into action range.
Okay.
Dodge.
I'm gonna scoot myself to leaning over with 10 feet of movement. And yeah, just gonna move 5 more feet this way and call it good. Because that's all I've got.
Alright. Fathom, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. That's 10 feet right there, and I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Sure.
For the sake of my continued existence.
Oh shit, I meant to take the dodge action.
And
I'm gonna get domed by this fucking dragon.
I'm just be like, I've met some people who can hit pretty hard, so I'm gonna say that's debatable.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. Amity, it's your turn.
Alright. She's gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. What's the range on Detect Magic?
Is a 30-foot radius around me?
Oop, that's not one. Okay. Yeah, all of the books and the bookcases and the floor that you're standing on all have an aura of conjuration magic around.
Alright. She will share that with the class.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that's it.
Alright. Silk, it's your turn.
Okay. Shilk is gonna come barely around the corner. And just look up at the dragon and go, look at everybody else. I hope this works. Dragon, you are a weak white worm. Wyverns are more wonderful and whimsical than you.
Oh my god.
You're full of the alliteration.
All right, you're just trying to goad the dragon then?
Yep.
All right, make a persuasion check.
Alright. Yay for disadvantage.
Yep.
Alright.
Can't you give yourself advantage?
Nope.
Yeah, he hasn't cast a spell yet.
Yikes. No, damn it.
All right. You feel like you've effectively gotten the dragon's attention.
Oh, good.
And then it's the dragon's turn. And it snarls and comes flying over towards you, Shilk. Rowan, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Wonderful. Try and hit a dragon. I miss.
Yes, you do. The dragon flies over to you, Shilk, and just smashes the bookcase around you, and you are just buffeted by several books. Want to try that again?
I can try more alliteration.
And there it is, Rowan's turn.
I don't understand. Does it want to be complimented? Does it not want to be complimented?
You guys are doing great.
I feel like we're just on like 8 wrong tracks right now, simultaneously. Running in every wrong direction. Somehow.
I'm just laughing because this is only the first one, guys.
I know.
But like, what does this even mean?
You know, I said.
How long
please
it's
no
been since we've had to do a
puzzles.
puzzle? So long.
My brain is deteriorated.
Please.
All I know is how to punch things, Mike. I don't know how to solve puzzles. Alright.
I dumped intelligence to match my own.
Jesus. I don't know what to do. I look around the room, I don't know, for anything that, like, looks like it might be useful in the situation.
Alright. Make a perception check.
Because I think I have to make this a disadvantage, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Just basic all ability checks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Percy. There it is. Fitting.
Alright.
And you have 17.
You see behind you on the bookcase a book that says Ethics.
God damn.
I hate I go to these fucking bookcases and I start that. I already did an action, so there's my movement.
That was your action to search for that.
Yep, that's this my turn.
Anything as a bonus action.
I don't think there's anything I can do interesting as a bonus action.
You can dodge.
Can I dodge as a bonus action?
Yeah, you're a monk.
And a rogue?
Oh, wait,
Well,
but I have to spend a
rogues
key
don't
point.
get that. Well,
No,
yeah.
I have to spend a key point to do that. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was like, I have to pay for that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's part of pay to play.
It's not looking at me right now. She'll can deal with it.
Okay. Sonya, it's your turn.
I'm gonna open this ethics book.
I know.
Alright.
Open the books.
What does it say?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh shoot, I didn't reopen my character sheet after I refreshed the page. But good news, I can see everybody again. No, my character sheet won't. Roll 20. Investigation. Oh, that's supposed to be a disadvantage. My bad. I just need to check that because I'm gonna live in disadvantage for a while.
Fine, I'll take the 14 then. You start combing through this book, and weirdly, it's in a language that you don't recognize. The script you also don't recognize. And then you finally find, at the end of the book, written in very fast scrawl, just 2 words. Be honest.
Okay.
She was honest earlier.
And that's your turn. Vatham, your turn.
I'm going to look around for something of use. Come on, give me something.
Okay.
Perception?
What do you mean you're looking around for something of use? Like,
Something that could be useful to the current situation.
alright, make a perception check.
I.e. a book of ethics.
You're kind of like looking around for anything that can help you, and then right next to where you're standing at the bookcase, like eye level, you just see, in simple words, ethics.
It's just like
Hate this room.
grabbing it, speed reading.
Alright, yeah, you'll be able to do that on your next turn. Amity, your turn.
Okay. Move over here. So, Vanya, what are we doing? Do you have a plan?
Just panic.
She's just panicking. She's crying. She's just very confused.
Do I need to wait for my turn to answer her, or can I answer?
You can answer, sure.
Be honest? With that?
Wow. Useful.
It's what the book says. And she'll hold up that page of the book.
Everybody just goes, okay, hey dragon! I'm panicking!
Oh my.
Oh man, that's great. Okay, cool. Sure.
She's
Oh
honest.
man, that is quite honest. All right, Silk, it's your turn. You also would have been able to hear Vanya yell, "Be honest."
Are we? Oh, okay. Crumples up a sheet of paper, tosses it to the side.
All his insults.
He had a thing, and now it's gone.
He had a plan, and then that plan got thrown out the window.
Okay, we're being honest. You inspire fear, but you are not the most powerful thing we've encountered. But you are terrifying and quite powerful, and could probably eat me in one bite.
All right, that's your turn. The dragon's turn. It rears its head back, looking down at you, Shilk, giving you the full show of the size of this dragon.
Yeah, he's big.
And he says, "Very good. Remember, honesty is the best policy."
No!
And then the dragon disappears.
Oh my god.
Is this you teaching your players manners?
I only play well-mannered characters. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You kind of have like a thought, too. It's like, you know, every god that you guys have spoken to have been brutally honest with you.
Mhm.
Like, even when they didn't know, they told
Yeah.
you that they didn't know.
Yeah, at least they were honest.
Okay, well that
Alright.
wasn't so bad.
And then you hear an audible click come from the door.
Door, let's just go.
Head for the door.
Hobble towards the door.
Yeah,
Yeah, very slowly. We all.
make our way toward the door.
Alright.
Wherever it may be.
Yeah. You guys head towards the door. You open the door and pass through. And this time, you find yourselves back in the courtyard where you guys had fought all of those fungal things. And then you see, in the center of the courtyard, is a small sapling of a plant just sticking out of the ground. And it's kind of like moving a little bit, and you see on its little bulbed head will look to be eyes and a mouth. And it says, "Please, I'm so hungry."
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What is this? A tree? What do trees eat?
Sun. Water.
I know. That's all I got.
I need sap
What the fuck?
over there. And it kind of like wiggles its head in the direction, and you can see off to one side there are several barrels of something.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would like to insight check the sapling.
Okay.
It's not the first time we've insight checked a tree on this.
That
Yeah,
is
this
true.
This is
stream.
the second campaign in a row we've insight checked the tree.
You also
That goddamn stupid tree. Stupid heartbeat tree.
yeah, you've also insight checked the plants that was in Baphomet's maze.
Yep.
The hedge plant.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of instances of inciting plants.
Listen, you just keep throwing like all these weird ass plants at us. We're gonna keep insight checking.
Maybe if the plants didn't laugh at us, to insight check the plants.
It's not laughing. All right.
Yet.
Yeah,
outside.
go ahead and roll insight at disadvantage, Fathom.
Oh, I rolled 2. I was also gonna ask if I could insight check the plant.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Because I don't believe anything in this space.
All right. Yeah. Both of you think all this plant wants is to be fed.
I don't like that wording.
Alright, this thing just wants to be fed, so let's
Alright.
try
Yep.
and get some sap, I guess.
Yep. Heading over to the barrels. See what the fuck they are.
I come at the barrels from a
not going to be
different.
sap.
I come at the barrels from a different angle than Batham.
Yeah. For all we know, these barrels could be painted red.
It's just another dragon. There's a different color dragon on every fucking stop.
Alright, so you guys walk over to one of the barrels, and it's not hard to open the top of the barrel, and inside you see like this thick, syrupy sap that kind of like glints, like there's like glitter inside of it, just like light reflecting off of it.
Well, we've got all of our stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I take... Does my mess kit have, like, a cup or a bowl
Yeah.
or something?
I think they do.
They come with like a little like cup, yeah.
Yeah, they come with a cup.
I don't really want to touch it myself, though.
Anybody got mage hand?
I believe the one with
I
mage
have
hand
mage
is.
hand.
Oh, you have it. Okay, good.
Amity.
What do you need me to do? I was spacing out. I'm so sorry.
Oh, take this cup and just mage hand the cup into the sap and pull out some sap and then bring it to the sapling.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
She does that.
Alright, you do so. You bring it to the sapling. And you pour the sap onto the sapling.
Just
And it's
Pour.
like, and you watch as the sapling grows about a foot. And then it says, I'm still hungry.
Oh my god.
Grab in a barrel.
Say I'll help Vatham carry a barrel over.
Okay, yeah, it's not that hard to carry a barrel.
I don't know how big they are. I didn't know what kind of barrel we were talking, so.
Oh, Vatham is also pretty strong, so.
20 strength.
Yep.
Alright, Vatham's fine. I have a 9. I'm like that person who's just like holding the corner but isn't actually holding any.
You're carrying the cord, as we're hauling the
You're
tube
Yeah.
just
inside.
resting your hand on the side of it.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah,
Pivot.
you bring the barrel over to the sapling. You just pour the whole thing onto the sapling.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna just take cup out of my kit. Just keep going. Just let me know when you've had enough.
Alright, you pour the sap onto the sapling, and slowly it starts getting taller and taller. 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, and then the sapling goes, oh, and completely falls over and hits its bell head onto the ground. And then there's just a flash of light, and you guys are standing back at the doorway, and you see a small sapling in the center of this courtyard
Oh
area.
my
fuck.
god.
It's one of
I hate
these
this.
fucking
Oh fuck. Right. Like, why?
God. Okay, we gotta give them enough, but not too much.
Okay.
I guess. Alright,
Okay, enough but not too much.
we'll try again. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, haul a barrel over, and we'll just go slowly.
I'm gonna ask the sapling, how much do you want?
I don't know, I'm just so hungry.
Okay.
Okay, that's not helpful, but okay.
Let's just-
Thanks, you stupid little bulb. Alright, let's get more.
Do I recognize the kind of sapling this is?
Oh yeah, hey, fucking ranger.
Yeah, does
Well,
this
You
this is
sit
good.
on
be
your
the
side.
It's a talking tree. I'm gonna kind of assume I have no what this is.
It could just be
Yeah,
a regular tree that talks.
This is a type of tree that you guys are not familiar with.
Alright.
Conveniently.
Conveniently, yeah.
I'm also gonna look around, like, are we just, like, in this courtyard, other than the talking tree and the sap barrels? Is there anything else noticeable? Anything else of note in the area?
Not really. You notice the exterior walls of the courtyard before are now completely bare, no doors whatsoever, except for the one that you guys came from.
Okay.
There is the sky overhead with the sun pouring down.
Ugh. Just has both of her hands, like, over her eyes. She's just like... mm.
I'll bring a barrel over. Get the cup ready.
All right.
Yeah.
So
One
how-
cup at a time.
Okay, so you're just gonna pour it into the cup and then pour the cup onto the sapling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll occasionally check in. Like, is this enough? Just keep going.
All right.
Let us know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You guys do so, and each time you throw a cup of sap onto it, it gets about a foot taller. So 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet,
that enough?
6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet,
Going slow, right?
11 feet.
Yeah, we're going slow and
12
asking
feet.
between like every foot.
Yeah, each foot is just like, I'm still
Yeah.
hungry.
Oh Jesus, okay.
13 feet.
All right, stop.
Okay, before he starts getting to like fall over range, you could be like, okay, be careful, 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 careful.
Obviously, he doesn't know how much he needs, so you just have to feed him enough to survive, but not overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know what that amount is?
Please, I'm so hungry. Although now that it's bigger, it's more like, please, I'm so hungry.
This is supposed to be like when you're asking gods for their favor and they can give out so much before people like, you know, fall over.
Yeah,
Or become
how it
consumed by
works?
power.
true.
Hmm.
You can only give somebody so much before they.
So if we stop here right before like the height that he fell over before, does like are we good? Does anything happen? Or
He looks down at you and he says, please, I'm so hungry.
Yeah,
are
so-
you though?
Can we give
Yes.
him...
Are you though? Like seriously? Like, come on.
Are you sure you're
I'm-
hungry, or do you just need a glass of water?
What is water?
Oh dear.
Oh my god, it's a plant that's never had water.
Well, no wonder he's hungry.
Please, I just need sap.
Should we give him like a quarter of a cup?
I pour some water on him.
To be fair,
All right. You pour some water onto him, and he says, that tastes horrible.
But it's good
I
for
don't
you.
want that. I want sap.
But you can't always have sap because sap won't keep you alive.
Doing a pretty good job so far.
No, because if I keep giving you more, you're going to fall over. And you'll hurt yourself.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, you will.
No,
You
I
did it.
won't.
Yes, you will, because I just saw you do it before.
What?
I'm sorry, that's very confusing, but I can't give you more sap. I can give you more water, though. You'll feel better in the long run.
I don't want water. I want sap.
You can't have sap. I like stomp my foot.
Yeah, we gotta go full. Like you can't have too much, man. You
But
gotta,
I'm so hungry.
I'm so goddamn confused. This is why I don't want
say
kids.
Can I attempt to insight the plant again?
Yeah, sure. Still hungry, man. And it does believe that it can,
Ignore that.
Oh god, fire! No.
Just lights the tree on fire.
It truly believes that if you give it more food, it will be able to hold on and stay upright this time.
What if we just start giving it smaller amounts?
Yeah, give it teeny tiny amounts.
Okay.
Itty bitty drops.
AC
Like
falls.
splash, splash, splash. Like when you're doing a measuring cup and you want to get it right at the line.
Right.
So not even like half a cup, just like little bits.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
You know, just in case, I'm gonna brace him. Just in case.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You guys kind of press the start throwing little bits of sap onto him, and he starts going up like little inches at a time. And then around the 15-foot mark, Vatham, you're holding him, and you do feel like it kind of like starting to bend towards you, but you hold fast.
Ugh. Stop.
And then the sapling goes a little like whoa, but
I think you
Vatham,
got enough
you hold him, and then you feel it like the tree start to get its own kind of like balance, and then it says, Thank you. And then just solidifies into a normal tree.
What?
Was this just supposed to be about generosity? I have no idea. Or just helping people?
Things in moderation, maybe?
Helping people be them best selves? I don't... How is this supposed to make anyone a deity? I don't understand.
I'm gonna just look around for
Oh
a
yeah,
door.
there's a door
I mean-
here.
If you guys wanted to figure out what that trial was about, you can make a general wisdom check at disadvantage. Cause
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna try.
I'd love to.
Sure, why not?
Hey.
oh my god. We are the Mighty Nine.
9.
Oh, upside down, but close.
Oh.
Ha, 96. That's the sex number.
God damn it.
Nice.
I take it none of us know what that was about.
Yep, you guys are all lost. Like, I don't fucking know, man. I guess we
Cool.
did it.
Did we get a door?
I don't know. Maybe the list was like.
Yep, you guys
supporting
hear-
others, maybe-
You guys hear an audible click come from the next room.
Alright, to the door we go.
All right. So,
That one's gonna stick with me for some reason.
you guys, it's gonna stick with you, even though you don't know what the moral was.
It's more like I don't know what the fuck that was about. I'm gonna take time to
But
figure it out.
that one's a thinker.
Hmm.
All right, so, you guys go through the door into the next room, although not really a room, as you seem to come out into a vacant white void. And before you can
This is
go
a lot
back
of
the way
white, I
you
don't like
came, the door closes behind you. And you can just see off in the distance a dark figure with their back to you.
Do we recognize this dark figure's back?
Nope.
Shit.
Do you think we should call out to this figure?
Should we try and be sneaky or no? I don't know. I feel like sneaking is bad. Gods aren't supposed to be sneaky, right?
Most of them know.
We're supposed to be our best selves, so let's go into this
That's
assuming
true.
this person is, also their best self.
Yeah.
Walk towards this person, thing, creature.
Okay. Yeah, you get closer, and as you get about 30 feet away, you see that they are a humanoid.
Hello?
No response.
Oh, that's disconcerting. Okay, keep advancing.
Yeah, you guys get closer.
Hello?
No response.
Walk up and tap them on the shoulder.
Alright, so Rowan, as you go and tap them on the shoulder, they turn around, and you see that they're not a shadowy figure like you originally thought. They're actually just wearing a black cloak that covers their entire body. And as they turn around, you see your own face looking back at you. And then it twists out into a wide grin, and from underneath its robes, it pulls out a long scythe.
Oh.
I back up.
Don't
And
like this.
that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so what could this be about in Deity school?
Don't be afraid of death or something.
What I learned in deity school is
Today I learned always be honest, water trees, and death comes for us all. Cool.
Nice.
Is this gonna be like sacrifice? Oh fuck, I don't like this. Okay.
Joe, are you still with us?
And on that note,
Oh,
I was waiting for you guys to stop talking.
Talk
Okay.
over us.
And on that note, we will end here tonight. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
good night.
Or will we?
Mm.